Back in 2002, Cameron and Kristina decided to do what they could do to bring the real faces of Arab world people from Iraq, Syria, and other nearby Arab countries to America. By traveling through those countries and gathering the stories and photos of their adventures, they were able to confirm what Cameron had already discovered on his travels in the Arab world during previous years, that they would be surrounded by warm and hospitable invitations for friendship. Folk singers who had long been students of world music, they loved the cheerful emotions of popular Arabic music. They had, in fact, memorized a fair number of popular songs and developed their knowledge of these song lyrics into elementary fluency in the Arab language. Carrying a popular Arab world instrument and their singing voices with them, they began in the fall of 2002 to visit places such as Jordan and Syria. Inside this huge Palestinian refugee camp on the outskirts of Damascus, Syria, Cameron and Kristina did what they always do, wander through town carrying the Arabic oud, a favorite stringed instrument, an honored request to pause and sing a song. School children who were heading for their homes at that time in the afternoon were especially curious and delighted to be able to sing some of their favorite songs with these American visitors. Soon, the local grocers brought platters of tasty tidbits. You can hear Kristina's voice, but you can't see her. She's holding the camera.
They said this video come to visit in his home to drink coffee with his mother. Next time I see him like this, American man behind the Palestinian people. Sing for him and make him happy.
Okay, so how many people live here?
Yeah, about 90 or 95%.
Okay.
Palestinian.
Go have a cup of tea.
In the spring of 2003, only 9 days after the U.S. Marines entered Baghdad, Cameron and Kristina traveled the road from Jordan to Baghdad. Their musical mission? To let Iraqi people see that there indeed are some Americans who have been singing their popular music for many years and who are fascinated by who they are and by their ancient culture. In the background of this photo, you can see the pedestal from which the statue of Saddam Hussein had recently been pulled down. On various street corners throughout Baghdad, people spontaneously assembled to join them as they sang popular Iraqi music and to offer them tea, shish kebab, and friendship. A few months later, after becoming known in the Arab world for their efforts at cultural bridge building through music, they were invited to sing in the Cairo Stadium in Egypt to help raise money for the construction of a children's cancer hospital. They were the only non-Arab singers to be invited to participate as performers in that event. Back in the USA, they found American people hungry to see and hear about their adventures in the Arab world. Seeing the world from a musician's point of view without political overtones seemed to be a welcome relief. Cameron and Kristina drove 40,000 miles through more than half of the American states, doing more than 150 presentations about the people they had visited in Iraq, Syria, Jordan, Lebanon, the West Bank, and Egypt. While living in their travel trailer, which they towed with their van, they covered the West Coast, the East Coast, the Northern states, the Southern states, and the Midwestern states. They were invited to do their presentation singing in Baghdad for church congregations of many denominations, school and university audiences, and many other groups. Everywhere they did another presentation, they were told not to stop what they were doing, that it was a valuable contribution to modern cross-cultural understanding. At this point, after making 4 trips to the Arab world during the years 2002 through 2005, they are being encouraged to return again to make a documentary about who Arab people are, who are the women, and who are the men. How different are they from Americans? What is life like in their homes, in their streets, in their families? What is remarkable is not what Cameron and Kristina have done. As they have shown, anyone who chooses to learn a few tunes can do what they do. What is remarkable is how blind our culture has been to the ways of such a large segment of the total of mankind and womankind. Arabic is one of the 6 most commonly spoken languages on earth. What they continually discover in their travels is that nearly every stereotype commonly held in America about who Arab-speaking people are is wrong. This is why the people who see their presentations say again and again, "Don't stop doing what you are doing."